Hi. So, in the last lecture, we made some very big progress. So now we have a curriculum which is so kind of full. In the meantime, I decided to maybe make this a separate section, creating this course. And the first lecture was building the curriculum. That's what we went through. Now, in the second lecture, I would do some research, right? It would be stupid of any person to not do their research using Google and these things. So, I'm building an online course. So, I would visit the top three websites for this: Udemy, Coursera, and LinkedIn Learning. I I will go through most of the courses I see over there and I will see what are other people doing. So let's start with LinkedIn Learning. I just wrote ChatGPT and I'm looking at what are people creating. First one, first one, GPT-4, the new GPT release and what you need to do. I've shortlisted 3-4 lectures. I will not. I'll probably watch some of the courses, right? But the thing here is, I want to see how is it structured, right? What are they showing? Okay, this is a rather small course. What is GPT-4? Comparing GPT-3 to GPT-4. Amazing, amazing. This is very important. GPT-3. GPT-3. No, I haven't added it. This is a very important lecture. GPT-3 versus GPT-4. Okay, this is a very important lecture which I really need to talk about. So maybe I'll reference this one. I'll check it out. I'll see what other people have to say. I have my own opinion, but I have to inform it, right? And see other points of view. So I will write it. I will create a new column maybe. Yeah, resources. And I will note this down for later for my research. Okay, cool. I found a new one. I didn't steal it. I just found another course, joining the NLP revolution. NLP prompt engineering. Prompt engineering, of course. How did I not think about this? Prompt engineering. What is prompt engineering? Right? Prompt engineering. Now I don't want to put it here. I'll probably put it in some more theory, right? What is prompt? There are several things I want to. It's a very important lecture. Very important lecture. I have many things to say, and different people are using it in different ways. This person has put it as the second lecture in their course. I don't. Yeah, it's their choice. Tokens versus words. Great. This is also a very good theoretical, right? These are very good theoretical stuff that people should know. Okay, LLM, ChatGPT, 3, few shot learning. This is zero shot, few shot. These are amazing stuff. I will be talking about them. These are one of the few stuff that people don't talk about them. It's a chain of thought. Yeah, chain of thought. Yeah, and how to use them. Chain of thought, zero shot, all of these are a bit more advanced in your journey. So you should never start with, the yeah. So here they have started, but I think this is a more advanced course. I will be talking about this maybe somewhere here, right? After the next theory. Okay. Okay. And I'll call this prompt engineering. I like this. Just after we talk about prompt engineering, chain of thought, zero shot, chain of thought. There are amazing things like right here. Now, I will also do a literature review. What does this mean? I will review the literature together with you guys, show you the top papers, top papers on the topic. People have been researching this for quite some time, and there are amazing stuff here. For instance, zero shot chain of thought, it's let's talk about this step by step. So if you add let's think about it, let's talk about it, think about this. If you add just this prompt, you will get much better results than if you don't add it. And 80-90% of the follow-up prompts that you can put, they're based on something like this, you know, zero shot chain of thought. You're trying to make the LLM go through a chain of thought, and it's much better at its accuracy. So this is a good course so far. I'll follow this guy on LinkedIn. I liked how he has done the course. Okay, zero shot, few shot. Okay, yes, and they've gone through DALL-E, Midjourney, so on, fine-tuning your prompts. Okay, that's that. So we got some ideas from here. Thank you so much, Ronnie Shear. I think you've structured your course well for someone who has experience with ChatGPT. Now, I'll go ahead and I'll continue, and I will be looking through other courses. I will be looking at what are other people doing, right? And I will be getting some ideas from them without stealing them. The most important thing is to get the structure right, and this is called second mover advantage, right? These guys, they got the first few thousand students, first hundreds of thousands of students are probably watching some of the courses. I don't know, here I've got a course with 100,000 students, so these guys are far in front of me. But this would provide me not only the stuff that they're teaching, also if I go to the reviews, I could see what are people liking the most. And this is a very important step in such courses. Now, I would be doing this. I could do this even with ChatGPT, by the way. This is not a bad idea to try to ChatGPT. Okay, I'll do a separate lecture about it. I'll write it down, and yeah, this will be a top-notch use case. Review mining with ChatGPT, with LLMs. Okay, guys, so I will be going through a bit more of this. I will be researching a bit more, and I will be getting some ideas. But I wanted to really tell you, ChatGPT is not the answer to everything, right? And I see this, I understand this, and I want to show you. That's why I want to show you. This is how research is done, and you have to see what other people are doing. You have to see what students are saying about these people. Okay, this person has 4.9. Apparently, they're doing a very good job, with whatever they're teaching. I would go and I'll be like, why do people like your course, Dave? What is important for people? And this is something ChatGPT will not be that good at saying. Or maybe it will. I don't know. Let's ask it. I will use the forking option in team-gpt. I will take this conversation and I will fork it into online course. What's important for people? Now, I have forked this so that I have a separate chat. It has all the context that I already created. Like, this is a very important context for many of the future stuff that I'm gonna talk about. Now, further, I will delete this last message. No, that's fine. I can keep it. Okay, I'll delete it. If I delete this message, I can lower my bill, right? I'll not delete it, but I can lower my bill because I'm passing less tokens to the API. Okay, so I wanted to say thank you. What are some stuff? Which of these would be most important for the students? Can you pinpoint the most important sections or lectures? Okay, this is interesting. Okay, all sections are valuable. Oh, by the way, okay, I cut the video a bit because I wanted to, I made a small mistake. Sorry about this. I'm going back here. Okay. Okay, depends on the specific needs and aims. However, considering your course target audience is non-technical people, so ChatGPT remembers this because I forked it and I kept the context, right? I kept the important context. Okay, and ChatGPT is now making an educated guess, as it usually does, about the most important lectures. First interaction with ChatGPT. This is where students will have their initial hands-on experience with ChatGPT, starting the application process. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I will make a little star emoji somewhere here, and I will star the most important lectures. So when I create the course, I know what that these lectures are important, right? And I have to put more effort into them than the other lectures. As I'm going through the course, I will not have time to make every lecture perfect, right? But these have to be very good. And first interaction with ChatGPT. So is this the lecture? Probably it is. We'll see. These are the first actual lectures on ChatGPT. They need to be first examples, you see. They need to be amazing. Basic tricks to enhance it, okay. Practical applications. The entire section is crucial. Of course it is. Of course. Of course. Yeah, so everything is important, but some of them are more important. And I highly recommend, keeping note of these things. Okay, learning from real life case studies. The whole section is important. Okay, so case studies. These are very important, I think. Not the literature review, but the chain of thought stuff are very important. This is important. Anyways, as I'm going for, these are all important. And that's left from a different course. Okay. Anyways, I'm noting these down. ChatGPT is guiding me, right? So this is another way in which you can use ethics and responsibility. Now, definitely important. I think this is one of these things that, everybody is obliged to say, ethics is important, kind of, because that's what ethics is about, So I will put it, but keep in mind, ChatGPT will always tell you this, always tell you, it's important to be ethical, it's important to be fair, transparent, all of these things. They are important, of course, but was this answering my question? Not really. Ethics is important for everybody all the time, right? So it's one of these things that it's so important that, goes without saying, let's say. Okay, so this was yet another way in which I used ChatGPT. In one of the subsequent lectures, I will show you some even more advanced ways to do it. But for the time being, I will stop the lecture. I will finish my research on the topic, and at the end, if I'm finding something interesting, I will be adding it to this lecture or the next ones. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Now, ChatGPT told me first interaction with ChatGPT. This is where students will have their initial hands-on experience with ChatGPT. The more courses I have seen, the more I've seen this to be a bad one. I don't like how people are introducing the students to ChatGPT, and this is so crucial in my opinion that one of the big changes that I have done to the course is I have created a whole section which is first interaction with ChatGPT, and this will be a very, very practical section, and it would contain how to write an effective prompt and show the first examples. Now, many other courses are doing it badly, and this is what I get from the research, and this is what ChatGPT tried to tell me, right? And I just want to mention here, I asked ChatGPT, it gave me some ideas, I dismissed them initially, but now they're in the back of my mind, right? And ChatGPT, remember, very smart. Like, ChatGPT is like your smartest friend. And okay, thank you, ChatGPT, for this information. And as I'm going through my research, I'm combining the two, right? I'm seeing what other people are saying, and I'm seeing what ChatGPT says are the best practices. And I see some people who are doing it, others are not. Doesn't matter. The decision is mine in the end, how I'm gonna do it, right? But why not get this amazing opinion from ChatGPT? Yeah. If I have more, insights like this, I'll be pausing this video and playing it again as I find more useful information. Something I want to add. I just remembered that I have been preparing for this for quite some time. So I have a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about, and I just found my card. I've been writing for 2 weeks. I've been writing down some things that I have found useful for me, and I'm now putting them in the curriculum. Right. For instance, be more direct and less metaphorical. This is a modifier that I know that it works, and it's a very important lecture I have created. It's called modifiers / follow-ups. Not sure which one, but we'll reach this point. And this is the star sign, because it's very important. And just wanted to add this, that whenever you're doing research, start doing it prior to this, and whenever you find something useful, either bookmark it somewhere or just start taking notes. This will greatly help you exactly in this part of it. Now, in this lecture, we're obviously doing focused research, but it doesn't hurt to have started before. I'm back here because I saw this very interesting course in Coursera, prompt engineering for ChatGPT. So this course is very prompt centric, and that's quite interesting for me, right? So there is the introduction, and then there is an introduction to prompts, and Dr. Jules White goes through them with what is a prompt, intuition behind prompts, everyone can program with prompts, prompt patterns, persona pattern, and so on. So it's very interesting because the whole course is revolving around, prompt engineering in this case. Few short examples. This is again the chain of thought that we mentioned. So it's very interesting, and I would highly recommend you to, after you watch this course, of course, because I think this course will be the best one. After you watch it, maybe you want to dig deeper, depending on your strong suit. Like, this type of courses is very, very useful once you have some idea what's going on, right? Prompt patterns and how to do them better, and this whole prompt engineering way of thinking. Now, most of these courses on Coursera, by the way, they are absolutely free, so you can just click enroll. Let me just show you. Yeah, you can enroll for free, and you only pay if you want to get the certificate. So go ahead and get the most courses you want, because there's nothing better than getting good education. And while we are on the topic, I want to also mention something that came out from my research. It is this course here, and I don't know how good it's gonna be. Like AI and the Illusion of Intelligence. This is a course by I believe the name is Daniel Hart, and by the Copenhagen Business School. Let me show you Daniel Hart. associate professor at Copenhagen Business School. I watched the first lecture and I'm in love with this course so far. It's called Some Curious Experiments, and it's a very interesting course which is opening these topics which are so important for AI. Not the this is probably not the course that will bring up the best prompts for you, but such courses are very important in the future. You see Alan Turing in the Imitation Game, René Descartes and Alan Turing. All of these things are very carefully picked for you, and I would highly recommend that you check out something like this. Now, the course just started. Today is the 15th of September, and this is apparently the first date of the course, but I can't wait to see what Daniel Hart, here he is. I can't wait to see how it continues. I got really excited about this course, and so yeah, be right back. All right, so I've done everything on Coursera and LinkedIn. I've seen what the others are doing, and here I have the Udemy is giving me these stats as an instructor on Udemy about the demand for each course, and I can see the top courses. So I will definitely check the top 5 top earning courses, and we'll basically make my decision there. Now I immediately see that these guys, the guys that are top earning, ChatGPT Complete Guide, so they're Learn Mid-Journey, ChatGPT 4 and more. They're apparently doing the everything in AI course. That's not something I would be doing. I would be focusing on ChatGPT and text generation mainly, and not so much on images and Mid-Journey, for now at least. And yeah, let's see. Now, something I want to mention here. So since this course is very big, like 15.5 hours, what they've opted for is many sections. So they have created, look at how many, 28 sections. They've created 28 sections and they have 280 lectures. Okay, so this is a very big course. And it's very interesting to see how to organize a very big course against a very small course, right? And let me pull out a smaller course. Yeah, so here's a smaller course. So they have 21 lectures, just 2 hours, and it's just 6 sections, right? And it's intro, using ChatGPT to build programs, to fix existing programs, to add features to existing programs. This is a very niche course. Apparently, ChatGPT for programmers built Python apps, so this is for Python programmers, very niche. While these guys, where are they? They've gone, all in. ChatGPT PDFs, reorganized data, video scripts, quickly learn research. They have done everything that they could think about. Zapier, they have a section on Zapier. Come on, like kudos to the guys. I just want to say, when you're creating the 2 types of courses, they're very different in the way you want to organize them. Therefore, this is something you must keep in mind when you're creating your own curriculum. And by the way, this is something that we will later ask to ChatGPT as well regarding the structure. Yeah, okay. So these guys, probably 280 lectures, probably they'll have every single idea that you can stumble upon. Very interested to go through it and see what they teach. Now, immediately, it's on my other screen. Immediately, what I want to show to you is these guys have done something very smart. They have the intro, which is just 3 lectures. This is a very smart approach. It's very easy to get started. And I'll write this down. Try to have only 3. Only 3 here. This is not bad. A very good approach. It looks very digestible. And then they immediately start with this fundamentals and prompting ideas, right? and they have a hub for important links, article with 150 prompts, and some updates and something. So it's not only about the video, right? It's also about the resources. And I will immediately go here and I will fork again my conversation with ChatGPT, and I'll be online course, extra resources. And I'll ask, great, thanks for the lectures. How about a list of 10 resources, 10, I don't know, lists, no, not lists, but 10 ideas for extra resources. Here are 2 examples, and I'll just go to these guys and see what they've done. Hub for important links, article, Bing is an alternative. Okay, great stuff. Now this is one and this is the other. Okay. Now it's very important. You see a different concept, right? I saw a different concept that I actually had it here. So I was planning for it to be over here, amazing resources. I started getting the resource. I started getting in touch with people who are also doing stuff. Look at this, a list of resources. I also have the literature review, but I love this approach that in the very first lectures, they're immediately giving you this value. And yeah, let's see. Interactive tutorial, not good. Community forums, so it didn't get the idea here. Additional resource, community, okay. What are some forums to go to? Yeah, I know some. Okay, this is good stuff. Prompting guide, of course. Webinar series, I was thinking about adding this, but I think it's going to be very bloated. Interviews with AI practitioners, same as webinars, it's literally the same thing. Case study compilation, we already have this like here in the case studies. Video tutorials, yeah, that's basically the whole thing. Glossary of terms, oh shit, yeah, oh fuck, yeah, definitely. I love the glossary idea. Oh, it's gonna take me a lot of time though. What is this? Oh, these are 100 videos. I have some videos that I've created before on stuff. I have to add them here as well. These videos, by the way, all of these videos could be found on our Instagram, team-gpt on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and so on and so forth. These are actually many videos that we created with our team, and many of the topics are important, so I have prepared them for the course as well. Now 100 videos. So what did I want to write? I wanted to write glossary. Wow, I have created such a big chunk of work for myself with this glossary, but I think it could be useful for you if you don't see a glossary anywhere. Word, and I actually have created a glossary before. Let me find it. So this is actually my first course ever, Statistics for Data Science. It has a bit close to 200,000 students right now. I found a glossary from there, and there it is. So imagine, I have created this 6 years ago, and back then I thought about it, and now when I'm creating this new course, I forgot about it. I forgot about this idea about the glossary. What I will do is I will copy a bit of stuff here, and I will go to the new course. Okay, and I'll paste it. Yeah, simple as that. Okay, these are not needed, and yeah, there you have it. Here you have it. The glossary is in the making. I don't know if I'm gonna how I'm gonna approach this. I don't know, but I definitely know that stuff that would be going here are okay examples. Stuff that will be going into this glossary are words like prompt engineering, LLMs, LLM, large language model. The best thing for this glossary is that I will create it with ChatGPT. At the end of the day, I will not define it myself like I have done before. These glossaries, they don't make much sense right now. Most probably, I will simply take something like this, and I don't know, chain of thought, zero shot chain of thought. And probably I'll do something like this. I'll take these things. I'll go to ChatGPT. I'll create a new chat, and I'll be like, I'm creating an online course on the topic of ChatGPT. Here, okay, one of the resources I want to provide to people is a glossary. Please create a table with 2 columns, word and explanation. Add and explain these 4. Let's see. Word explanation. Amazing. You know, yeah, this is a glossary you're getting, guys. So it's more important here maybe to keep in mind that it's not about everybody. The idea of the glossary is not that I came up with this for the statistics course. I remember I have been writing this on my own. I was creating the glossary myself. But right now, with powerful tools like ChatGPT, the important thing is take this glossary, take this glossary idea, find the words that people want to have easy access to, and use them, right? Okay. This is a large language model. Okay, a sequence of related thoughts or arguments. Okay, and there you have it. We have just created we have just started creating the glossary for this course. Some of the people may think, oh, this is deceitful, you didn't write the glossary. I'm like, ChatGPT wrote it better than me. I will not just keep it like this, I will go through it and I'll be like, prompt engineering, the process of designing and tweaking input prompts to guide an AI model like ChatGPT to produce desired output. Okay. Words and phrases. Okay, I'll make it like this so that if you've never read it before, you can see it, right? This involves understanding a model's strengths and weaknesses, as well as I didn't like the last part, so I'm keeping it like this. So I'm becoming this editor rather than the person who has to write the glossary that I've created for the statistics course. Took me days, to make. And right now, I'm providing you. I will provide, the people who watch this with 80% of the value, because it's my editing of something, but it's good. So I'll carry on. I'll edit the whole thing, and at the end of the day, we will have a great glossary to boast with. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Okay, so how did we reach this? We reached it by exploring the course of these guys, Julian and Benza. Great stuff, guys. And we took some of their ideas and we asked ChatGPT for more ideas like this. So this we did nothing special, right? And we came up with this great idea for Glossary. By the way, it's going to be so useful for me, for our website, for our marketing materials. It's going to be amazing. Okay, list of tools. It's okay. Yeah, I will not make a list of tools. I think everybody's making a list of tools. I don't want to be another guy who made a list of tools. But I'm using team-gpt, chat-gpt, and that's more or less everything I need. So because text is the most flexible form, as you can see, we did so many things together, like in these lectures, and all of them were based on simple text. I don't want an AI tool which will create the curriculum for me. I want to create the curriculum myself, right? I'm the one creating the curriculum. And can I make this bigger? Wow. I think this is too big, but yeah. I don't know. I'll keep it a bit bigger so we can see each other. Maybe in other lectures I'll also keep it this big. No. We'll see. Now, anyways, I want to say text is the most flexible form. I'm the one creating the curriculum, but I'm using every tool I can get my hands on. And ChatGPT is the most useful tool of all here. Monthly newsletter, of course, I'm not doing a monthly newsletter for this course. Maybe in the future for something else. This is a very big commitment. Okay, anyways, from these things, what did we get? We got the hub for important ChatGPT links. I like this. Create, I'll write it here, create a hub of ChatGPT links. Now, this is articles, communities, other courses, prompts. Okay, tools, but no more than 5. Interviews, case study compilations, video, glossary, so on. Okay, this is more or less it. I've written this down, and I will be very, very happy to provide it somewhere here. Where? Maybe in the intro. Maybe that's where you want to see how much value ChatGPT links hub. I'll ask ChatGPT for a name. Great. Thanks. How would you name this hub without using the word hub? Didn't quite like it. Repository, repo. ChatGPT Central. Add the word resource. Resource Central. Okay, provide 5 more variations of this. Let's see if we'll... Resource Nexus. Repository. Yeah, it's a repo. Yeah. Headquarters, networks. 5 more variations of this so that we're closer. Knowledge storehouse, resource vault, asset archive, resource almanac. Oh, okay, anyways, I'll figure this out without showing this on video. But yeah, sorry for sorry if this is getting longer. I just got excited about this idea with the glossary. I don't know if you're still watching this, but I've been at this video for like 5 hours now, and I've been researching like crazy. I have 5 resources left that I wanted to research that I haven't seen before, right? And this is a small milestone. Okay, so I have gone through all of them. There were some good ideas. The last resource I was going through, I was just too tired, I think. Couldn't, either I was too tired or I had accumulated all the knowledge I wanted. So at the end of all of this, what has happened? Now, this whole curriculum is much fuller, I have done all the research on all the stuff, and now I have 18 sections and 128 lectures that I have planned. Now, these will not be all the lectures, probably. Some of them will happen, others won't. Overall, here's what happened. Introduction, almost the same as before. Here's the bare minimum. Setting up the environment. First interaction with ChatGPT made it. And now this is the first thing I will be showing when someone comes. And it will be related to how to write an effective prompt and do the basic thing with ChatGPT. I still haven't written down the exact lectures, and this is because I will now take this whole thing and go section through section and start thinking about it more. Now, what are the other sections? ChatGPT basics, ChatGPT basic tricks, common use cases. This is what people expect to see. Don't ask this to ChatGPT. Some more theory, prompt engineering, personal growth, case studies, mini projects, creating the course. This is what we're doing right now, right? We're just doing researching, generating idea, filling the blanks, advanced topics, use cases. I have found a bunch of new use cases I want to talk about. Stuff that I've used before, but I was just generating the ideas right now. And the conclusion, and there is this capstone project that is not quite planned, and then possible sections are on marketing, content creation, whatever. Bit by bit, maybe we should be going through all of them in the future. I don't know. But that's that. So this was the second big lecture. I don't want them to be this big, but we did a very important job right now. Guys, we have planned the course, and let's see how it will progress in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and let's see how this will develop.